Dámy a pánové, vítám vás u další části nové Let's Play série na hru Hogwarts Legacy. Pokud mě ještě neznáte, mé jméno je Hondin a jsem zpátky, takže se nebojte, budu zase točit. Nicméně, strašně moc bych poděkoval za obrovskou podporu, co se týče této série, za tu sledovanost. Děkuju moc si toho vážím. Mým snem by bylo se dostat vlastně do partnerského programu, ale na to budu potřebovat asi tak 500 odběratelů, teď to vlastně YouTube má snížit. Takže to bude už snazší cesta trošku, ale to bude ještě za hodně dlouho, to ještě hodně práce musíme udělat společně. Ale nicméně bych byl rád, kdybychom třeba dosáhli aspoň 100 odběratelů. Nicméně, co teď máme za úkol? No můžeme si dát... Já bych si možná dal rovnou asi hlavní. Dáme hlavní. Minulý části jsme vlastně tady byli v té skřetí základně. A vybili jsme celý tenhle kemp, celý tenhle hrad jsme vybili. No a zachránili jsme obchodníka z kovy, jmenoval se myslím Rowland Oaks. Takže tak. Takže v dnešní části teda se setkáme se Sebastianem. Kudy? Já se tady nemůžu, já tady nemůžu používat mapu, aha. To je blbý, já tady asi nemůžu používat mapu. No tak se musíme dostat nějak odsuť. Přemýšlím kudy. Jo, tady asi. Jo, jsme venku z hradu. A tady už bychom snad mohli používat mapu. Ale koukám, že tady máme ještě Merlinovou zkoušku, tak když jsme tady, tak bychom to mohli zkusit, že jo?
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Tak. No, co pak tady máme? Jestli mám ty lístky zase, já nevím, jestli... Aha, já nemám slézovec. No tak nic no, tak jdeme rovnou na hlavní úkol. To musím pak někde třeba za cestou někde získám, uvidíme. Jo, takže to bychom měli jít do Bradavic, jo. Počkej, kde je ten? Nebo to není... Nebo to je v Prasinkách? Počkej, mapa světa. Jo, tady, aha, ono to je úplně někde. Flatford. No tak se portneme se sem. A já tam doletím. Kolik to je? 1600. Ty jo, no. To je docela dost. Já to tady když tak střihnu. Tak, dámy a pánové, už jsme skoro tam. To jsme vlastně víceméně skoro, koukám na konci mapy. Někde úplně v rohu tady. Doufám, že to tam nebudou nějaký těžký animáci, když to je takhle daleko. Uvidíme, co nás tady čeká. Tak. Jo. Pak tady máme nějakýho truhloše, je tady zámek. To už umíme, že jo? Okay, kde to? No. A je to tam? Mistr zámku. Je zpátky. No. Máme tady truhloše. A to je asi všechno. Tady si vezmeme ještě bonfire. Jo. A jdeme asi... Co je vlastně tady? To je nějaká stránka, ne? No co to tady je? Weltfordská studna. No ještě, já tady vemu ještě jenom ten loot. Když už jsem tady. Drahá Anne, Boxlard bez tebe nejsou stejné. No, Sharp je pořád stejně hnusný, ale víš, jak to myslím. Doufám, že se cítíš lépe. Sebastian. Jo, tak Sebastian. No, kdo to tam je? Nějaký chlápek? No. Já ještě tady vezmu tu stránku někde, kde to je? Tady je stránka, ne? Cvičné panáky, no jo. Takže tady budeme určitě něco kouzlit, ne? Nějaký kouzla se učit. Že by třeba i nějakou tu zakázanou tu magii bychom mohli, že jo? Nějaký krusio. Ale to nevím, to si myslím, že bude ještě za dlouho, ale uvidíme.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Nějaký strýc, jo. To bude určitě ten cápek, jak tam byl v tom baráku.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone's... Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Moje sestra.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Aha, takže
If you
on
don't
má
mind, I just need a moment alone.
prokletou sestru asi, nebo...
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
No nemůžu najít žádný lék. A já jdu teďka najít nějakýho truhloše. Už jsem tady. No, to nemůžeme. Škoda. Co ještě tady? Hoši, nemám čas na vás, já teď plním hlavní quest a lootím. To je něco zajímavého. Co je tady nahoře?
Revelio.
Tak nic, no. Tak jdeme si teda promluvit s Anou. Kde je? Jo, tady. Pěkná vesnička tohleto. Tamhle je hrad.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Tak, ještě si máme promluvit se Strejdou.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Určitě něco existuje.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I want to see how Sebastian's faring.
Velice příjemný chlap.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Snaží se dělat se... No.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
To ne, no.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Diggy, 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 diggy.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Musíme jít tamhle nahoru na ten kopec. A samozřejmě tady budou nějaký nepřátelé. No jo. Tak, tyhle máme vyřešený. Jo, takových barelů aspoň. Au. Ne.
You've made your last mistake.
To bude nějaký boss určitě. Jo, velitel.
Such arrogance. No! I will make Incendio. I won't rest. One less human to worry.
Křík na tebe hodíme. Ježiš, ještě někdo, kde? Kolik toho tady je zase? Ještě?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio. Arrest them.
I'm little moon calf.
Protego.
You can't stop us.
Incendio. Defendo.
Not quite.
No, jen ho to.
Arrest them momentum.
Já ho taky zlevituju. Je někdo?
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to.
Ale já můžu tady to. Čekej, kde to máme? Nevím vlastně k čemu to je, ale... No.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Zabíjeli bezdůvodně, snažili se něco
It
skrýt.
seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Prohledej panství a hledej stopy. Hele, krumpáč.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Můžeme začít Minecraft sérii. Máme tady
No
krumpáč.
wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Mhm. Pěkná zbraň, pěkná zbraň. Tamhle to.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Okay.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Je, tamhle je to. A my nemáme stejně lístky. Co je tady? Truhlož, to je nic.
This well looks familiar.
Aha, aha.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Aha, aha. Tady ještě nějaký...
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Prohledej panství a
Someone
hledej
piled this
stopy.
here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Za mě nic nezblokuje, já poradím tady se vším.
Something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
To vypadá jak nějaká
Tells me
krypta.
they're after something bigger.
Je to můj druhý týden v táboře, každý den přicházejí další mudlovští lékaři a dokonce i někteří naši vlastní léčitelé pro ně dělají, co mohou. Smutek je přímo hmatatelný. Ty, kteří nákazu přežili, jsou svou ztrátou navždy poškození. Horečka možná přejde, kůže se zacelí a jizvy se zacelí, ale zničující smutek zůstává. Viděl jsem muže podobného mému otci, který přišel o dítě. Nedokázal jsem to unést, toužil jsem mu poskytnout alespoň kousek úlevy. Začínám si myslet, že se ostatní mýlí. Mám moc těmto duším pomoci, dá se mi stejně svévolné jim nepomoci, jako by bylo zbavit se jejich trápení.
A journal entry of Isadora's.
Tady ještě další deník. Přijel jsem sem se učit, ale toužím pomáhat. Můj vnitřní boj je zdrcující. Jako by magie chtěla léčit a já jsem ten, kdo jí v tom brání. Mám ztratit naději? Budu navždy litovat, že jsem neudělala víc. Nemůžu se jim podívat do očí, když vím, že bych mohla zmírnit břemeno bolesti srdce. Dnes jsem viděla muže, jak opouští tábor, toho, který mi tolik připomínal mého otce. Jistě by mi neuškodilo mu pomoci. Mohl bych samozřejmě pokračovat ve svém výzkumu, ale to by byl náhodný důsledek toho, že bych touto schopností udělal něco dobrého.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
No.
Revelio.
Rozkoumej sklepení. Já tady s tím jako nemůžu nic. Můžu.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
Revelio.
Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Takže máme jít do podzemí. Nicméně, dámy a pánové, já se velice omlouvám, ale budu muset končit. Nicméně v příští části, já vím, že jsem to zatrhl takhle napínavě, že máme jít do nějakého podzemí. Kdo ví, co tam bude za nějaký příšery a dál, co se tam bude dít. Ale opravdu budu muset končit. Takže to si necháme do příští části. A pak uvidíme, co dál. Možná, jestli stihneme zase nějaký vedlejšák, nebo budeme pokračovat. Uvidíme, jak dlouhý bude tenhle hlavní quest. Nicméně, budu velice rád, když dáte like, napíšete nějaký pěkný komentář, dáte odběr a dáte zvoneček, aby vám neuniklo další moje video. No a v příští části čau.